The average first offense OWI in Wisconsin is someone blowing a .15 to .17. That is an average of 8 to 10 cocktails. According to the National Bureau of Justice Statistics, 52% of persons arrested for drunk driving had consumed only beer, 23% hard alcohol, 21% mix the two, and persons drunk on wine, less than 1%. Now, do we believe that any of you would allow somebody to come into your establishment and drink 8 to 10 cocktails? No. But what they're going to do is they're going to start at home. They're going to be on their boat. They're going to be going from place to place to place to place. They're going to have a flask in their pocket, a bottle in their car. Don't kid yourselves any. But the bottom line is this. There's going to come that point in time when they begin to show signs of intoxication. And that's when we have to step up to the plate and say, okay, you no more drinky, you no drivey, we call you cabbie, you go home and go sleepy. One, it's ethical.
I don't know.
You're the designated drunk driver.
I'm the designated drunk driver.
Okay, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. We are some of the first lines of defense to stop somebody from having too much alcohol, getting behind the wheel of their automobile, and driving down the road. When you're driving down the freeway, how fast y'all going? 65, 75 miles an hour? The automobile right next to you on the freeway, how close is that? 1, 2 feet away? When you're going up a 2-lane highway, how close does that car go by you going the other way? We could all high-five each other. So basically, we're a foot to a couple feet away from either serious injury or instant death at any given point in time during the day. Now, let's put a BAC of .15 to .17 in that individual driving that automobile next to you or coming right towards you. One of the first things that will go on someone when they get intoxicated is their peripheral vision. That's why people will weave back and forth. I was reading a report on what OWI cops look for. Did you know that if an OWI cop sees you driving with your head out the window, there's a 60% chance that you are legally intoxicated? Hypothetically speaking, the person next to you has a BAC of .15 to .17. They drift over and tap the side of your car at 65 to 75 miles an hour. What's going to happen? Yeah, it's going to be the old spin cycle. You're going up a 2-lane highway. Same scenario. Problem is, they hit you head on. What's going to happen then? That would explain why in the state of Wisconsin, 34% of traffic fatalities are alcohol related. That does not take into account the numerous people who are injured each year by drunk drivers. What does that mean to you as a taxpayer? Each one of those deaths will cost us taxpayers $3.6 million, each injury $108,000. According to a leading insurance company, alcohol-impaired drivers are estimated to cost U.S. taxpayers $21 to $24 billion a year. This is a problem in society. No one is immune from it. Because reality is this. Studies show that 30% of the population will be hit by a drunk driver. 80% of accidents involving alcohol happen between the hours of 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. On weekends, between the hours of 7 p.m. and 3 a.m., 10% of all drivers are legally impaired. Every 30 to 45 minutes, someone dies from a drunk driving accident. Before you've completed the seminar, between 4 and 5 people have lost their lives to drunk driving accidents. Puts everything into perspective, doesn't it? When you figure that 50% of the 28,000 to 30,000 OWIs that are issued a year, that means 14,000 to 15,000 OWIs are coming from people whom we have served in the establishments we work at. I really do believe this, that we as alcohol servers can be one of the last lines of defense in stopping someone from drinking and driving. Every 30 to 45 minutes, someone dies from drunk driving. Before you've completed the seminar, 4 to 5 people have lost their life to drunk driving. Just putting it all into perspective. This concludes Module 2. Let's do a little recap. In this module, you learned about alcohol and the hospitality industry, the problems arising from alcohol consumption, and the effects of such. You should now be familiar with alcohol and the hospitality industry, problems associated with alcohol consumption, the impact of alcohol on society, the implied consent law, OWI, the costs incurred from OWI, and how you as an alcohol server can directly impact OWI. You may now take the Module 2 quiz.